All right, so I'm going to watch the 8th episode of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. It's titled 4.5 Vulcans. And we were given a little hint as to this episode existing apparently last year at Comic-Con when they did a little preview. And that's what we saw. Pike, Uhura, Lon, and Chapel become Vulcans. And apparently it's due to some sort of serum, which literally alters their DNA and apparently their personalities. Yeah. I don't know how that works. I don't think it should, but I guess that's what we're going with. So, yeah. This could be bad. Oh, I also know Patton Oswalt is in this one.
The Vulcan High Command has reached out to us about a situation on the planet of Tezar.
The Vulcans have relations with them? Also against the Prime Directive?
True. Dub.
Yeah, I agree with Pike. What are you doing? Just because your character's hundreds or thousands of years old, why is she always fixated on the 20th, 21st century? Because that's all the writers can think about.
Several hundred years ago, the Vulcans rescued Tezar from annihilation due to planetary collapse. They provided them with technology to sustain themselves.
So wait a minute. The Vulcans really were the ones that came up with the idea of non-interference. I think that's even established through Enterprise. But they interfered because they were protecting the planet from ecological collapse. How do they look like Vulcans? Do the Tezarians look like Vulcans?
Including a nuclear-based method of powering their entire world. The energy system needs to be fixed, or it will overload.
They gave them nuclear energy?
We have to appear Vulcan.
Although pre-warp, their scanning technology is very advanced.
We have to become Vulcan.
Well, at least that explains why they did this.
Protean serum that turned human Spock back into a Vulcan. Should be able to do the same for us.
I'm going to have so many issues with this.
The feeling is instantaneous.
My emotions feel overwhelming. Oh, I cannot handle
That, oh dear.
To be honest, I'm a little jealous. That looks like fun.
Oh, for God's sake. This character's dumb as hell. Hair.
My perception is increased.
Everyone's hair has changed. What the? It's like a 10-year-old writing this character. Okay, just look at this right here. Just look at this shit. Everyone's hair has changed. First off, this is magic. This is not science. This is total freaking magic. Because they said, my emotions. No, that's... And they all are talking Vulcan. They are talking like they have no emotions. I find this fascinating. Curious, the sensation. Literally what this is in this 2 seconds is saying, we've changed your personality.
4 1/2.
Oh.
Spock is only half Vulcan, whereas the four of us
Are fully Vulcan.
This is literally ridiculous. They have literally just changed their personalities. And I can say literally as much as I want because this is borderline stupid.
Is that not logical?
Sorry. It is stupid. I'm just screw the borderline. Now what the hell? Oh, for God's sakes. Why is he carrying a Lurpa? They're going to repair a nuclear power station. What the hell is going on? Oh my God, slow-mo? Who are the idiots that wrote this show?
Number 1, 4 1/2 Vulcans to beam down.
Oh, for God's sakes. Now you're just being a damn dick. So wait, are we to presume that all Vulcans are assholes? Is that what they're doing?
It will likely take a few hours. There's a very complex...
The energy system is now repaired.
What? Wait a minute. So we haven't even done the title sequence. They fixed it. They beamed down and fixed it.
How was the mission for you, Mr. Spock?
Ironic, because I was constantly reminded that I was logically the least Vulcan member present.
These people are freaking racist. Holy crap.
It appears that we will remain Vulcans indefinitely.
This is going to be stupid as hell. Oh my God.
Because they derived the serum from Spock's perceived experiences, it has left our crew in a kind of logical state that normally takes Vulcans years to develop socially.
So wait, is the explanation that the serum just made them like Spock? That he controls its motions? Is this what we're saying?
I will.
Dr. Mega,
What the hell is going on? What they are acting
what is your assessment of the situation?
We have a problem. Can we fix it?
Follow me.
Oh, what is this going to be?
What are you doing exactly? I already cleaned up.
Yes, and now I'm doing so thoroughly.
Oh my God, he's acting like Sheldon Cooper.
Human smell. Very unpleasant to Vulcans.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm watching this.
I must use my Vulcan abilities to maximum advantage while I have them.
Space that is merely there for the taking.
Can you help me find her, please?
How to find her. Computer, locate noonien-singh.
Captain Pike to number 1. Please bring the senior staff to the ready room. Immediately.
I feel like he's talking like the Martians and Mars Attack with that cadence, like ba 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 ba.
Turning back into humans would be illogical. We have chosen to remain Vulcans.
Oh, for God's sakes.
permanently Vulcan jerks.
Vulcans can be jerks.
This is literally so insulting to Vulcans. I gotta stop saying literally.
I believe what we're discussing is connecting to their Katras.
So they want to connect with their Katras. This makes no damn sense whatsoever.
But I will not be engaging at this time.
Did he take a shot?
Wait a second, you're breaking up with me?
Yes.
What the hell? What's breaking up with Corby?
And the weapons we possess are not deadly enough.
Why is she so warlike?
You did something to him.
A minor adjustment to fix a flaw in our relationship.
Nyota, what
What?
did you do?
I used a simple mind meld to temper his
What? Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know a Katra ex. He's my ex. A side of me you haven't seen before.
Oh God, what the hell? What? You're gonna see some things, a side of me you haven't seen before. Oh, here's Patton Oswalt.
It has been far too long.
Far, far too long. This is Doug.
What?
He's a genius artist and a mathematician and a wonderful gardener.
Oh my God, she's totally into it. She's totally into Doug.
Matter, why am I even talking?
Oh my God, what is happening?
Doug is an unusual name for a Vulcan.
No
My
shit.
parents were drawn to human names. My sister, Susan. My cousin, Pete.
Oh, someone grabbed me a phaser. Oh my God.
I got married to Spock. We got married and he has a Lurpa. A big Lurpa.
Wait, are you using that as a metaphor? Yes. Oh my God. He's looking down at Spock's crotch. I'm not drinking enough
Maybe
for
I
this
can't
shit.
wait for an afternoon. Sorry for wrapping you up in all this.
What is wrong with number one? Literally, she's like like some overly hormone-driven girl who can't control herself around like the high school football star or something. This is not an adult woman. If it is, it's stupid.
It's why I didn't want to call him. I'm a completely different person around him.
You're an idiot.
What I would give to be half the human you are. All of my life, I have studied humans.
Oh my God. What is happening?
Don't make her angry.
Mr. Kirk, please reconfigure the weapons codes.
Wait a minute. You know, I think it's Lieutenant noonien-singh. Okay, so she's ordering around Lieutenant Commander James T. Kirk. Just pointing that out.
We're going to reach out to the Klingons and convince them the Orions are plotting to invade.
Not gonna let you do that.
The hell was that? Wait, so now she's got Vulcan strength. Yeah, sure.
Lieutenant, I have no intention of fighting you.
Then you are not as stupid as him.
Kirk has rank. Use your rank, you dumbass.
Doug helped give Spock the answers we needed. Allowing him to connect to our friends Katras, Spock was able to show them their true selves, returning them human again.
Wait, so we're all wrapped up? That's it? We're done?
What's going on?
We are in the counterspace of your own mind.
Oh, don't you dare use Amok Time music. Wait a minute. Are they dancing out her problems? Are you kidding me right now? They're doing it. She's going to dance her problems away. Oh, God, here he is.
Don't wait up.
Oh, God. I read that they're end credit scenes, so I'm supposed to wait to see what they are. All right, so I guess this is Spock teaching Doug how to be human or understand humans.
Yes.
Pull on this finger.
That is correct. And then flatulence.
Well, at least he didn't make a fart noise.
Now, down low.
Why would you do that?
Because you are too slow.
Oh, my God.
They are horror movies.
Are the movies horrible?
Yes.
You know what's also horrible?
It is.
Are they confusing Data with Vulcans? Data couldn't do contractions. Vulcans can do contractions. These writers think Vulcans can't speak with contractions. When did this become a thing? Never. It was Data.
Isn't.
Yes, I want to walk away myself. Well, wait a minute. No.
What a horrible story.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You know,
are you sure it isn't time for a colorful metaphor?
Fuck this.
I don't know what it is exactly, but I would be real careful. It's real.
There's nothing wrong with a Star Trek episode with comedy in it. Trouble with Tribbles. Perfect example. Next Gen had a few. They were light humor. Like, I consider Data's Day kind of light humor. Little about Data. DS9 Take Me Out to the Holosuite. A lot of Ferengi episodes were humorous. And then there's some things that are bad. Spock's Brain, particularly bad episode of Star Trek. A lot of things in TNG were bad. You had 176 episodes. I'm going to point out Angel 1 was not a great episode. Code of Honor was horrific. Sub Rosa, Crusher had sex with a ghost. DS9. We're rewatching DS9 right now on my channel on Wormhole Watch. Go watch that as we rewatch it and review it. Move Along Home was a terrible episode. We are in the second season slog. We just recently watched Sanctuary, which surprisingly no one liked at all. It was the worst rated episode we've seen so far. Voyager, I mean, there were a lot of stuff on Voyager wasn't good, but obviously the one that sticks out to me because it's mentioned all the time is the Warp 10 episode. I think it was called Threshold, when Paris and Janeway turn into lizards and then have sex and have lizard babies because they went to Warp 10. I don't remember some of the bad ones on Enterprise. This, however, may be the worst thing I have ever seen in Star Trek. And this is including Discovery.
Oh, that's bad.
The people who wrote this, their names are Dana Horgan, who has written for Strange New Worlds before. She also wrote on a couple seasons of Supergirl, the latter seasons, which if you watch Supergirl, they were horrific. She also wrote on the latter seasons of Once Upon a Time, which I never watched, but I've been told really dropped off near the end. Henry Alonzo Myers is currently a showrunner for Strange New Worlds and has written episodes as well. One called Charades, which I guess is the one where Spock turned human. Tell me you don't know anything about Vulcans by writing this episode.
Well, you don't understand the Vulcan way, Captain.
There is nothing involved in science. This is magic. This serum is not science. This serum is magic. Because what it did is it didn't just change them physically, it changed them mentally. So it says it rewrites their DNA. And again, I'm not a scientist, but I mean, I think if you're altering your DNA, it doesn't change your memories or thoughts. Maybe that's just me. But what it's saying, according to this episode, is I have changed you so you now act logically. Problem. Vulcans are not born with logic. Logic is a learned skill. They learn to suppress their emotions. I think there was a line like the serum, because it was from Spock, was somehow made them understand logic instantly. That makes no sense. I mean, even in the motion picture, Spock was studying to achieve Kolinar. And then he rejected it. That's years of study to become perfectly logical. And then the racism. Holy crap, the Vulcan racism. I mean, I remember seeing that back in, Enterprise, where some Vulcans were Vulcan supremacists. But all these Vulcans, the Enterprise Vulcans, were totally fracking racist. Like, you are half Vulcan, therefore you cannot be counted as full Vulcan. 4.5 Vulcans to beam down. And like I said, at one point, like, Pike is talking like a robot. It's not Vulcan.
I can imagine nothing that would be more offensive to a Vulcan.
So Pike becomes kind of a megalomaniac commander. Just like structure. We are now in 14-hour shifts. And then the smell of humans. And yes, I understand the Vulcans actually have a heightened sense of smell. I think DePaul mentioned that in an episode of Enterprise. But he's just so insulting about it. It's like they lack any social ability. Like they're just insulting. Vulcans are a highly evolved race. They don't go around asserting what maybe they think is supremacy over people. It's ridiculous. And then you got Chapel, who I guess in this show is like a super genius or something. She's only a nurse, but she's a super genius. Again, I think it's only because Jenna Bush is kind of hot. So it's like, we got to make her like really significant. She becomes a workaholic and rejects all social interaction whatsoever. Lon becomes Khan, I guess, wanting to conquer. And apparently doesn't give a damn about rank because, yeah, Jim Kirk is actually lieutenant commander. So you just struck a superior officer. Kind of should be written up for that. But I guess we don't pay attention to this shit. Uhura. So let's talk about what Uhura did. that is actually really, really wrong. Mind melds were not commonly talked about. In fact, in Enterprise, they kind of portrayed it as being something that was not practiced for a long time. Very rarely was it practiced. Obviously, when Star Trek came out, Spock introduced a mind meld. I think it was Dagger of the Mind was the first episode. That was the one with the planet with the psychiatric facility. I think that was the episode. And he went into the mind of, I think it was a doctor to figure out what's going on. But it wasn't commonly practiced. All Vulcans can do it, but it's not done normally. And even with permission, she changed his mind. Think about that. She changed his mind. A mind meld is supposed to exchange knowledge. She changed his mind. Is that what a Vulcan does? Vulcans are generally known as a peaceful, logical people. That was manipulative. These people the writers of this show have no clue what Vulcans are. This is supposed to be funny. This just destroyed everything that has been built about Vulcans as a race in Star Trek for 40 plus years. Starting with Leonard Nimoy, Mark Leonard playing Sarek, Tim Russ playing Tuvok. It was all consistent. Vulcans were an honorable, logical people. And yes, we understood they had emotions. But these people were fucking assholes when they became Vulcans.
I thought it was generally accepted, sir, that Vulcans are an advanced and most honorable race.
They are. Damn annoying at times.
Of course, I can't not talk about human Vulcan Doug, who apparently Lieutenant Commander Una Chin Riley, I'm just going to say it right now, she's about to drop her panties for a Vulcan, Patton Oswalt. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it's meant to be a joke, but you just degraded a character. You made a character who had command authority, who was presented as, a strong, look, I'm going to say a strong female character, strong character who's a woman, who's a command officer. And now she's just like, oh, Patton Oswalt, you're so hot. I must have sex with you. She became a blubbering idiot. Just destroy characters. They've been destroying Spock since the beginning of the show. They destroy him here again. They make him ridiculous. He sounds like Sheldon at times. And it's like, Patton Oswalt. In the end, it's like, he shows up with roses. Oh, he also wants to be human. The Vulcan wants to be human. I mean, we've seen Cybok, which is stupid. We all know Cybok was ridiculous. It's canon. We have to accept it. But Doug's like, my sister Susan and my brother Peter, because my parents were curious about humans and I want to learn to become a human. So teach me the pull my finger game, Spock. Like I say, these two writers, there should be punishment for them. Dana Horgan and Henry Alonzo Myers. Now, like I say, I looked them up. And, I'm like, maybe they're dumbass millennial writers. No, they're my age. They're Gen Xers, which means if they were watching Star Trek when I watched Star Trek, they would have seen Star Trek. But what I'm guessing is they're just fucking leftists. And Hollywood brainwash people who don't understand Star Trek and wanted to insert their own ideas because none of it was 23rd century. There's all this 20th, 21st century lingo and jargon, and I don't even want to talk about Carol Kane anymore. This character is ridiculous. This may be the worst thing I've ever seen of New Trek, and that's a statement. Wow. I can't drink enough for this shit. Questions, comments, witticisms down below. Do not watch this episode for the love of God unless you want to realize how bad things have gotten. See you guys next time.